Hi, this is a reading for Bonnie from the Pick One cards from the Mage. And Bonnie, you selected the manifestation deck as well. It's the what's it called? Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck, and it's all about manifestation and moving towards living the life that we choose. And we talk about that as oh, we have never arrived there, but things are always changing, and we we set goals and we end up in certain things, and then it's time to do something else and move on through the adventure. Remember, it's never really about the destination anyway. It's always about the journey and the adventures along the way. So anyway, you selected the Mermaids and Dolphins deck about manifestation, and the first card you got was Divine Magic. Now, what's interesting about this card is that this means that you have kind of opened a spiritual portal of sorts, and the time is ripe for you to be taking some leaps of faith, that things are in the works for you and going very well for you. But the other thing about this card, which is fun, is that it means that the very next card that you pull is surrounded by divine magic. And you can expect miracles. And that's a very exciting thing. Um, this extra magical energy is surrounding the situation right now. So whatever's going on. And the card you got, which is so fun, was playtime. Now here's the thing about playtime. The suggestion typically is when you get the playtime card is that you've not been playing enough. You wouldn't be being encouraged to play and to take a little break and find a respite if you had been doing it enough. And then remember, we always are shooting towards that physical, emotional, and spiritual balance, and we really need it. So what happens when we work too hard is we tend to start doing things through habit, and because it's what we've been doing and because we're just driving through and pushing forward rather than because we're really staying focused on what it was we were originally working for in the first place. And what playtime does for you is, first of all, play is really a form of meditation. It takes us away out of the day to day. It's so easy to get mired in the day to day and kind of lose perspective and lose focus on why we got into that day to day routine in the first place. So, what playtime does is it takes you away from the things that are holding your focus. A lot of times when we can't come up with a solution, the best thing to do if we're having an issue is to step away from it for a little while. I'm gonna go to the movies, or I'm gonna go take a nap, or I'm gonna go exercise. For me, it's working out. Great form of meditation for me when I'm really struggling with something and I really need some perspective. I go work out, because when I'm working out, I am not focused on anything. I am thinking about nothing other than the muscles that I'm working at the time. I'm not thinking about anything else. And what happens is you step away from it. When you go back, you look at it with fresh eyes, and all of a sudden, where you couldn't see the forest for the trees before, the solution is just magically there. And that's what this playtime is all about too. It wants you to take a rest. It wants you to take a break. And whether it's something that's non-competitive too, by the way, because we're trying to release some stress and get rid of some stress. And while competition can be very fun, this is very specifically asking you to take a break. The work is still going to be there tomorrow. The goals are still going to be there, the things that you need to do to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. And the work you're doing on relationships or whatever is still going to be there tomorrow. So while it's not encouraging you to be irresponsible, that's not the point. You are being encouraged to take a little break and step back. And the reward to that is, first of all, it's surrounded by the energy of divine magic. So it's like a blessing on top of that. But the reward is that you are going to come up with uh, creative solutions to things that you've been situations that you've been working on or things that you've maybe been struggling with. You're going to be inspired. You're going to have, ideas are going to just come to you, and things because you'll have cleared it. It's like when you can't. It's so when you go on vacation. And that last week of work before vacation, you just can't stand to be there. You just got to get the heck out because you're so anxious to go on vacation. You've checked out. You're not doing it, and you go on vacation, but you come back, and you come back renewed and refreshed, and you come back grateful that you have a place to go back to work to, and you're grateful to sleep in your own bed and have your own pillow. You had that same pillow for a long time, but all of a sudden you appreciate it a lot more, and that's what play is going to do for you. So you have kind of a double whammy of blessings here. You've opened a portal, a spiritual portal, and Spirit is just waiting to bless you with the solutions that you've been working on, and with creative ways to live joyfully and gratefully, which of course makes everything better. And that divine magic, the energy of the divine magic is surrounding your playtime, and it's just going to make all of these things that much better. But the very cool thing about this, and the thing that I love the most about it, is that play really is a form of meditation, and it gives you the opportunity to kind of step away, step back, and come back with a fresh set of eyes. Everything looks better after we've rested. And so relationships improve, situations improve, things we've been trying to manifest into our lives start to manifest better. Ideas and things about new things that we could be doing and new projects. If you're into anything like writing or crafts or any kind of artistic endeavors, your inspiration and motivation is going to explode. So, and all because as a result of just taking a little break and playing a little while. So, very nice cards. It's very exciting because it means that it's really very much of a reward. So, congratulations. And I hope this finds you well. Dream big, dream bigly, dream bigly. And I'll see you soon.